An arson investigation underway right now at a Valley business. It's an update to breaking news that we've been following for you since 4:30 this morning. Crews were called to a fire at Wood Expressions in Phoenix while you were sleeping. ABC 15's Kimberly Chang live at the scene near 19th Avenue and Pinnacle Peak Road. Kimberly, I know you've been out there for hours now. Why exactly do they say this is an arson investigation at this point?
Well, Kirk, a fire captain on scene tells me that the fires were started at 20 different spots inside of this building. As you can imagine, heavy damage to the inventory inside. Joining me now, Captain Willie Nelson with the Phoenix Fire Department. Captain Nelson, thank you for being here this morning. Right now, you say that there's no word on any suspects, but is there any indication that this fire was it was a random act, or was it possibly targeting this business particularly?
Well, it's very early on in the investigation at this point, so we really don't know if it was random, if it was targeted at this building. Again, we're just beginning the investigation, so we don't have any definite answers on that.
Now, the inside of this building, we were able to walk around and we noticed that there were custom cabinetry, shutters inside. What can you tell me about the loss of inventory?
The business is a cabinet business and builds different types of wood products. The major portion of the loss, I think, at this point, is the water damage that would be caused to the equipment within the building. Once the fire started, the sprinklers put the fire out, but in doing so, puts a lot of water in the building and harms the equipment.
And the sprinkler system has been shut off now. That's all done with. What's the next step in this investigation?
We're still going through the scene to get all the evidence we can to collect evidence and document what we find, and then we're going to begin conducting interviews with everybody that would have a connection to the business and to gather information.
And I noticed that the owners are here on scene and investigators are talking to them really quickly. How are they doing this morning?
Good. It's a big loss, as you can imagine, but they're cooperating with us in every way, and so they've been very helpful.
Great. Thank you very much, Captain Nelson, for being here. So, Kirk, as you just heard, the investigation is going to continue. They are very early on in the stages of this investigation, and of course we'll bring you any new information just as soon as we learn it.
And Kimberly, any damage to businesses or buildings around that area, or was it contained just to that one business?
It was contained to this one business, and as you can see behind me, if you take a look at the building here, there's not much exterior damage, but when you go around the building and you look inside, you can see just heavy flooding, and as he mentioned, more water damage than fire damage at this point.
Yeah, which is often the case we find in so many fires. Kimberly Chang live for us in Phoenix. Thank you, Kimberly. Connie?